yes, this is an image that is beautiful, I think. It is on the page of images that come up when you put in the name white magic. And when you look at this page, it looks like what you might see on any magic page. And we do know that we have polar opposites, yin, yang, good and evil, white and black, male and female. These things are very strong themes, peace and war. So black magic, it uses all these symbols as well. So the two are essentially the same, but the question is white magic simply another deceitful effort by this guy, the wolf in sheep's clothing? That's what I would like to know, because as systems seem to crumble in the world, they're layered upon layer, systems upon systems. And when the first one falls and the dominoes follow, you look around and you think, okay, you have to realize that at some point we're going to have to probably rewrite a lot of the negative aspects and components that have brought us to the world that we are in. As we learn more and more about it, and we come upon a big shift in our world, in our minds, seems like it's an information war, and opposing forces are very, very prevalent right now. And we have mandates, and we have disagreements, wars looming. Well, the time has come to rewrite things, because it's all going to crumble. At least that's what it appears to. Here's some beautiful images. Sacred geometry is part of what makes up these symbols. And sacred geometry is based in Platonic solids. And the math is based in numbers. And, okay, we use numbers in our world. We cannot live without them. The way that our society is, you could probably live off-grid in the forest and not really need to worry about numbers. You would need to worry about quantity of things that you might need, but the numbers are based in this, and it is where the magic resides. And if you are going by a definition of white magic, then this says, many practitioners of magic divided into two main categories, white and black. The exact definition of each is debated. Most commonly accepted differentiation is that white magic is associated with positivity and healing, while black magic brings about negativity and harm. So, is the white magic just hiding and still using, satanic symbols? Well, these symbols are the foundation of the magic that we would just call the universe. and how it's made up. And numbers are key components of those platonic solids. Tesla, there's a lot of information online for sacred geometry. Tesla is known to have said that if you understand 3, 6, 9, that you would have the key to the universe. And sacred geometry is somewhat esoteric in that it is part of something only understood by a chosen group. This is what esoteric means. Intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with specialized knowledge or interest or an enlightened inner circle. Not known by or suitable for the public, private. Specialized knowledge, confidential, private, withheld. Intended for or understood by only a chosen few as an inner group of disciples or initiates. This is secret society stuff, esoteric knowledge, often with mystical or religious connotations, having to do with concepts that are highly theoretical and without obvious practical applications. So when this information of numbers and the secrets behind them that are kept for a small few are used in a bad light and a negative light, it would be easy to convince people that images of white magic, if you're using anything that has anything to do with what these folks are using it for, then you could be easily convinced that this would be under the devil's keep, right? Where in reality, numbers are for everybody. The Bible has a lot of numerical references. Gematria uses numbers and the spelling of words. Magic is all around us. Just us being here is a miracle and magic, us walking through the cosmos. These symbols are used to uplift the so far more secretive or esoteric knowledge about sacred geometry and numbers. Because the duality and the divide is how they would prefer things. And have everybody debating over something that really could be used for healing and the betterment of mankind. But it's been obscured away. There's so many interesting things. Why can't this be something that people look into as a mystery and have it become transparent and something that we don't have to be guilty about or try to overcompensate with to justify why we would be interested in looking at it? And then you start to doubt yourself because you think that you're going to be working under the devil, and yet it's all very natural and has spiritual connections. This is beautiful. Why can we not, all of us, understand the beauty and the magic behind these things and then put the intention and put the light on it, spin it into something for the good of others, for the betterment of mankind, and take the magic back from those who would abuse it, hide it, use it to their advantage, and put a whole shadow on it. for us to doubt and not be able to enjoy or find the wonder in it and maybe do it justice. The number 9 is a very key and special number, and there's things online about that as well. It just is so interesting to be able to look into these things without feeling that, you know, well, these guys have ruined it for everybody and we know it. Okay? These guys have ruined it for everybody. So, white magic, something to think about, and maybe as we create new systems, better systems, we can bring the light back to this. So, thank you for listening. That's just, again, something to keep people thinking and maybe bringing a higher light and understanding to something that is just for fun. Let's all be the magician. My camera work is not very good, so white magic, trying to get rid of everything bad and bring it back in the court of what I would consider to be good. Good is probably highly contested as well as to what that is. One person's light is another person's dark. So, thank you all, and keep your causes not secret, but sacred to your heart. Good night, everybody.